Happy Tuesday, friends. If you want to spend some time in devotion, we'll share our devotion from Christ in our home and our partners in ministry at Augsburg Fortress. We're invited today to the book of Second Kings. I'll meet you in chapter 18, verse 9, and then we'll read a bit here together and then share that devotion and invite you on your way in prayer. So chapter 18, verse 9 of Second Kings. Read along here if you'd like. In the 4th year of King Hezekiah, which was the 7th year of King Hosea, son of Elah of Israel, King Salmaneser of Assyria came up against Samaria, besieged it, and at the end of 3 years took it. In the 6th year of Hezekiah, which was the 9th year of King Hosea of Israel, Samaria was taken. The king of Assyria carried the Israelites away to Assyria, settled them in Halah, on the Habor, the river of Gozan, and in the cities of the Medes, because they did not obey the voice of the Lord their God, but transgressed his covenant. All that Moses, the servant of the Lord, had commanded, they neither listened nor obeyed. In the 14th year of King Hezekiah, King Sennacherib of Assyria came up against all the fortified cities of Judah and captured them. King Hezekiah of Judah sent to the king of Assyria at Lachish, saying, I have done wrong. Withdraw from me whatever you impose on me, I will bear. The king of Assyria demanded of King Hezekiah of Judah 300 talents of silver and 30 talents of gold. Hezekiah gave him all the silver that was found in the house of the Lord and in the treasures of the king's house. At that time Hezekiah stripped the gold from the doors of the temple of the Lord and from the doorposts that King Hezekiah of Judah had overlaid, and gave it to the king of Assyria. The king of Assyria sent the Tartan, the Rabsaris, and the Rabshakeh with a great army from Lachish to King Hezekiah at Jerusalem. They went up and came to Jerusalem. When they arrived, they came and stood by the conduit of the upper pool, which is on the highway to the fuller's field. When they called for the king, there came out to them Eliakim, son of Hilkiah, who was in charge of the palace, and Shebna, the secretary, and Joah, son of Asaph, the recorder. There you go. Every once in a while you get a reading with lots of fun names and places, just to keep you honest. Repair in relationships, the title of our devotion, as we continue together here this morning. It invites our focus to the 14th verse that we encountered, where King Hezekiah of Judah said, I have done wrong. Did he? Oh yeah, I have done wrong. There you go. We enter our reading today in the middle of a conflict that has many layers. You may have felt those layers as you read along, perhaps here today. It may remind us of other conflicts in the same region in recent years. Achieving peace can be a painstaking process requiring a willingness to negotiate among leaders on all sides. On a much smaller scale, psychologists teach the importance of repair after a conflict with a loved one. Repair allows trust to be restored and healing to take place. Being able to accept responsibility for our part and admit when we are wrong is the first step. Repair also involves putting in the effort to make things right. Of course, we cannot guarantee that the other person will accept our apology. Sometimes our loved one may need some time before being ready to move on. Even still, willingness to take the steps toward repair is an essential part of thriving interpersonal relationships. Doing so is also a gift made possible by the forgiveness we have received from God. A prayer to pray here together today. Forgiving God, help us be quick to extend to others what we have received from you. Amen. As this day unfolds before you, be invited to continue in prayer and faith and lift up marriage and family therapists, or relationships in your life, perhaps that are you feel a longing towards repair and the work involved there. I give God thanks for all the birthdays that we celebrate these days. John McWilliam had a big one on last Friday. We honored him on Sunday with the singing Sherry on Saturday. Benny yesterday. His cousin Weston today. Some new births in the community here and at Cross of Hope as well. So lots to give thanks for along the way and hold in prayer as we continue in life and faith, in relationship together, in God's grace.